Hey, hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to come on here and kind of give an explanation to why I'm in this situation. I'd done it in an earlier video, but at this time I have found out some more information and I just kind of wanted to make an updated new version of what I was trying to say. So I'm going to do that. I had started trying to lose weight back in 2012. I had just had a son, and I was 236 pounds, and I just felt really uncomfortable and did not want to be that way. So I started making a few changes. Well, I noticed that the weight was skyrocketing off of me. I was losing about 15 pounds a week, which is not normal in any way, shape, or form. And I noticed that I was sick a lot. Around this time, I'd had strep about 5 times. I had mono. And my doctor wanted me to have my tonsils out. So I did. Surgery went great. Everything went wonderful. About a month after my surgery, I noticed that some of my teeth was not feeling normal. I've always taken care of my teeth. I've ran on here about how my mom works at a dentist office, so I was taught to take really good care of my teeth, and my teeth was, I guess, one of my prized possessions. So I went to a dentist. He said he couldn't find anything out. There was nothing wrong, but I was hurting. Like it felt like my tooth was infected, and there was nothing showing that it was. And so he didn't know what to do. He didn't want to pull it because there was nothing showing anything, but I was in this tremendous amount of pain that he didn't know what to do. So he went and let me see a specialist. Specialist didn't know anything either. He said nothing was out of the ordinary, but maybe we need to do this. And I was like, okay. So I went to another dentist and they said, with you having this much pain, let's just pull it. We'll put an implant in, blah, blah, blah. Well, another tooth started to hurt. And that was weird. It sounded like somebody was at my door. That's creepy. But that's really creepy. For real. I don't like that. Okay, sorry for whatever the noise was at my door. What in the world? Oh, weird. Okay, so another tooth, and another tooth, and another tooth started to hurt. And at this point, they said, we're just going to have to pull them. At that time in my life, I was sick all the time. I was in pain. I was losing a tooth a month. And nothing was fixing me. So finally, make a long story short, I had only had 12 teeth left in my mouth. I was wearing partials. And even then, I still had my teeth problems. So finally, I had went and seen an infectious disease doctor, and she had found out that I have an antibody reaction to strep, and that I would have to be on a long-term antibiotic to fix it, and we could see where it goes. But this is something that will affect me my entire life. Now, as of right now, I'm kind of in remission of it. But it can flare up at any moment. If I'm around somebody who has strep, if I get a really bad sickness, it can throw me back into all these problems once over again. Thankfully, it can't steal my teeth. But next time around, it may not be so generous. It may attack a different body part. And I'm trying my best to not let that happen. But, I couldn't keep it from attacking my teeth. So what, makes me think that I could keep it from attacking anything else? But that's what people do not understand is the negative effects of strep are not researched enough. And that's what I hate about it, is you hear about these people who have to have their arms amputated, you know, because they've gotten a bad strep infection. It affects people differently. I've always had problems with strep. My kids have always had problems with strep. So they think it is something in my genes. Thankfully, my kids have not had to go through what I went through. And I hope that they never do. But yeah, strep is a very bad thing. And I hate that with a passion, because it took something away from me that I so dearly cherished. And that's why I'm in the situation that I'm in right now. I know everyone has their own story and their own reason of why, you know, they're, you know, having dentures or implants or whatever is going on. And I think that that's what makes each of us unique, is that we all have this story. So, you know, if we put our stories out there, you know, someone can search and find and say, hey, you know what? I'm going through the same exact thing. And that's my hope for my YouTube, is because, you know, if somebody has had strep and they notice they're having some teeth problems, I would love for them to come on my video and think, you know, man, I really need to tell my doctor I probably need to be checked out for that, because that could very well save somebody's life. It could save somebody from having this whole thing done. I mean, it could save all kinds of stuff. And so that's why I do what I do.
Mom!
What, Bubba?
I'm hungry.
Okay, I'll make you something in 1 second.
I'm hungry.
Okay, you want to come here and get in a video with me? But, you know, I don't want anyone going through this alone. And thankfully, I didn't have to go through it alone. You know, I had friends and family that helped me, but, you know, not everybody out there has that. So, you know, that's the main reason I make my videos, and I wanted to let you guys know, you know, why I'm in this situation and why I had all this done. You know, I guess you never realize what can be taken away from you and what you take for granted on a day-to-day basis. You know, you never really think.
Pizza.
You never really think that, you know, you're going to lose something. Go sit down. You never really think you're going to lose something until you do, and then you have to live with what you lost. I make the best out of what I'm going through. Does it get me down? Do I feel depressed over it? You know what? Sometimes, yeah, I do. It bothers me. It upsets me. But I don't let myself stay there. It's okay to be upset about it and to deal with it. But it's a whole nother thing to let it consume your life, and I won't allow that to happen. You know, am I worried about people judging me? To an extent, maybe, but, you know, that's not something I worry about. If someone is so, what is the word I'm looking for? I can't think. If someone is so shallow that they will not be with me because I have implants, then they need to, like, hit the road, because, you know, we ain't gonna work out. You know, if you can't handle these not being real, then no, goodbye, see you later. You know, I wouldn't want a person like that in my life anyway. You know, God forbid something ever happens to them and they need acceptance and they need to feel cared about and feel wanted, you know. Hopefully it never does. But, yeah, I just wanted to get on here and do a video and just kind of update you guys to why, you know, I'm 31 and I'm here. Yeah, I got that on camera. Oh, gosh, don't you just love children? Aren't they just the best thing ever? But, guys, I'm going to let you guys go, and I just wanted to update you and, you know, just kind of say this is why I am here, but I wouldn't change it for anything. I love helping people. I love helping you guys. I love being a voice to get rid of this stigma among all my other friends on YouTube. I I hope one day we make it out to be that dentures and implants and all this stuff isn't as bad as everyone makes it out to be. You know, that it is okay and that it is fine. But I'm about to get off here because my son's over there making a mess and he's going to tear up this house. So on that note, I'll let you guys go. Have a great night. Bye.